Okay, we are back. So, it's your favorite unprofessional philosopher. I'm feeling a little less unprofessional every day. In fact, I've been doing this professional YouTuber thing for the last month. It's a lot of work doing YouTube, guys, putting videos out every day. So I just recently missed a day of putting videos up and I felt guilty. I was running around being like, oh, yeah, that's not my real job. So I'm already starting to fill the pool back towards my teaching, even though my classes don't start till the beginning of March or very end of February. But I'm already having to put together my syllabus and make all my kind of arrangement stuff. Plus, I'm teaching this other class, but at the graduate center, so I'm already starting to feel the gravitational pull back towards my professional duties, even though I'm technically on my leave until March 1st. Technically. Holy moly, I'm technically lost my mind. So, okay, my run as a YouTuber is coming to an end, is basically what I'm trying to say. Now, of course, as I've been saying all along, I'm still going to be doing things around on Monday. I have a couple of consciousness lives coming up. So far, they're all on Mondays. I want to try and keep it that way if I can, since that's not my teaching. The only day I'm not going to be teaching is Mondays, basically, come pretty soon. So that's all very exciting, and it's getting harder for me to sit around and watch these videos and record these things. So I hope you guys enjoyed, this little sneak peek into my YouTube habits. And I do think that some interesting discussion has come, and I really have enjoyed the feedback, and I've been enjoying this tremendously. So I will try to keep up with it to the extent that I can. Now, having said all of that, for a bit of silliness, I found this video, which is very ridiculous. So this is from E.J. Lee, who was a former student of mine at LaGuardia Community College, way back when I first started teaching there in 2007 or 8, maybe. I don't even remember. Anyway, so that was a very long time ago, and EJ then graduated and went on with her life and so forth and so on. But apparently, she still has a YouTube channel, and she has a video from the Qualia Fest. Now, I remember to tell you a little bit about this ridiculousness that you're going to see. I don't know if there's ever been an official history of the Qualia Fest or the New York Consciousness Collective, but it is one of the things that I guess I am a bit proud of about my time in New York City and during my graduate career. When I moved there, I met some other philosophers that were interested in playing music, and we used to hang out and jam. And some of them were pretty good and have gone on to had good philosophical careers, and had some of these guys were real musicians. And myself, I'm a self-taught musician, so never thought of myself as like a real musician. I bought a drum set and taught myself how to play. And now that there's YouTube and everything, I've seen tons of videos and have taken piano lessons through my son. Okay, so um, I never thought that the idea was that we were playing good music, but rather is that, here are some persons who's you wouldn't expect me doing it. So whenever we would organize these things, we would go into this random studio place in Brooklyn, and we would do many of these jam sessions. And then eventually, over time, I found out there was a bar in the Lower East Side called the Parkside Lounge, which had these jam sessions. And I went to one of these jam sessions. It was organized, I forget what they were even called, some group of people that had these jam sessions. So I was like, whoa, it's just some people jamming out. Like, this is what we do in the basement. So I kind of organized, I asked them, would you allow us, this group of philosophers in cognitive science, to come here and host and do a jam session? I was like, we like to drink at least. So, like, there'll be people here ordering drinks. So they said, sure. And for like a year and a half, we did that, where we would go once a month. I think it was the last Monday of the month or something like that. And we had a core set that would show up and jam, and then anyone else was welcome. So out of that spun a few groups, and some of those groups started rehearsing on their own, and that's how I got the idea of the Qualia Fest, which was less of a jam session and more of a. In fact, I just remembered I made like a trailer for these Qualia Fest. I think those things are on my YouTube channel as well. Holy moly. So anyway, we did three Qualia Fests actually. Um, One at the Parkside Lounge, one at the next place we went to called the Local 269, also in the Lower East Side, and then the last one in the Bowery Electric. That was in 2012. And the New York Times even wrote an article about it because of the amygdaloids and Joe Ledoux's involvement. I was like kind of shocked. I was like, guys, we don't really want to draw attention to ourselves in that way. It's even a weirder story because New York Times sent out a photographer to take a picture of us and in one of the groups for their news article. And the photographer they sent out was a guy that I knew from my undergraduate days in college back in San Francisco that was like friends with my roommates at the time. Very random person to run into. It was very interesting. So, very strange story. But anyway, and then eventually people moved out of town, and even I moved out of town, so to speak. So less people started jamming, and then people have said, "Why don't you organize another one?" I was like, "Well, I'm not playing with a bunch of people." And in this video here, there is a bunch of these groups that you'll notice that the drummer here in the back is me. But I do remember that during the Zombie Blues, there was some moments at the beginning that was hilarious. So I figured just for fun, as a way to say, adieu, let us watch this together. I've probably been rambling too long. No one's going to want to watch this, but... Wait, what's happening?
We are now declaring a Qualia free zone.
All right, so this is hilarious. Who do we have here? We have Steve Fleming on the keys. I just had him on Consciousness Live. There's David Chalmers slurring. Gary Ostertag, Ross Otto. There's myself. I see I have a different shirt on from the other one. Interesting. Okay. He said we are declaring a Qualia-free zone. All right, so I think this is where he gave his speech about the hair. So that's what I wanted to see.
For the next few minutes, it is zombies only. It's time for zombification.
Zombification. I mean, he's trying to sing, actually.
It's been a big year for zombification. It started back when we chopped our hair off a few months ago. A lot of people ask me why. Why? It was an experiment on the neural correlates of consciousness. You know how you think qualia are in the brain?
Qualia!
Or maybe in the non-physical mind?
Materialism!
No! It turns out...
Wait, did someone just shout materialism? Wait, what? Hold on.
Are in the brain?
Qualia!
Or maybe in the non-physical mind?
Materialism!
No!
Materialism. This is fucking crazy. I never noticed that. Okay, so what he says is an experiment in neural correlates. There's not in the brain. This is too ridiculous. I wasn't prepared for this. I mean, have I ever seen this video before? I must have. When it first came out, I must have watched it. You know, what's funny is that even Kit Fine to see. Let's see, who do we have here? Kit Fine Experience featuring Kit Fine on piano, Sandra Lindgren, and Z Perry on vocals. They did the A Lover's Quarrel, Hearts Revealed into Truth. And then they do the Ned Block song too. Oh man, oh, this is so ridiculous. Okay. I don't think that that's recorded. I have recordings of all that stuff, but it's not online. It never will be.
Qualia!
Or maybe in the non-physical mind?
Materialism!
Who is doing that? That is busting me up, dude. Materialism.
Maybe in the non-physical mind.
Material.
It turns out, Qualia are in the hair. The extended consciousness hypothesis turns out to be
The
true.
hair. Yeah, no, I knew that. It was in the hair all along.
They chopped off my hair.
That person just said I knew that. It was in the hair all along. They're totally agreeing. Oh man, that is hilarious. Okay.
Yeah, no, I knew that. It was in the hair all along.
They chopped off my hair. They chopped off my Qualia. I was turned into a zombie. And like I said, 2012, it was a big year. Just when my Qualia was growing back, along comes a hurricane. Hurricane Sandy comes along.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her. Superstorm Sandy. Oh yeah. My car was totaled during that superstorm, but I did remember that Dave Chalmers had a big party at his house during the power outage. We didn't go. We didn't lose our power. We stayed in Brooklyn, but some people I know went. So okay.
New York, it knocked out our Qualia. The Bowery Electric became the Bowery Blackout. Lower Manhattan was turned into Zombieville after the storm. Everything was dark inside.
Oh, that's funny. After that storm, after Superstorm Sandy, this is not related to this at all, but after Superstorm Sandy, we did have a massive jam session in a rehearsal place. There's some sort of rehearsal studio we used to go to. Actually, I have a small snippets of that jam session that I used in some of my other videos. But that's neither here nor there.
The walking unconscious roam the streets. We were south of Qualia. Now in just a few days, December 21st, the world is going to end. The Mayan calendar predicts
The Mayan calendar, I forgot all this stuff. Man, the pandemic hit and this stuff just. Yeah, the Mayan calendar, because this was December 12th, December 10th. Okay, so he's saying the 21st the Mayan calendar. Oh gosh, this is classic.
a zombie apocalypse. Set up
Dude, homie's feeling it, bro.
the Mayan calendar predicts a zombie apocalypse. Set off by World War Z. Qualia bombs will destroy your minds while leaving your body intact.
Qualia bombs will destroy your mind while leaving your body intact. Okay. I'm having fun.
They know the difference, but you'll have joined us. You'll be a zombie. Anyone conscious out there? Enjoy it for now. You'll be joining us soon. You will not be conscious for long. Any zombies out there? It's time to rise up, out, and throw. it's time to sing.
By the way, this goes on for an hour, so they only have 20 minutes here. I have a recording of this. The whole thing, it lasts an hour. Trust me, it's literally an hour of this. Just the zombie blues. In fact, I wonder, it's up there. That picture, there's a picture in that frame right there. Bam. Oh, I did full circle, guys. It's a picture from this event. So nice. Oh, days before children.
The zombie blues.
The zombie blues. This might be David Chalmers' greatest contribution to the philosophical and scientific study of consciousness, in my opinion.
Like you act, I do what you do, and I don't know what it's like to be you. I can't just sit. I ain't got a clue. I got the zombie blues.
Went to the barber, got in the chair, said I'm sick and tired of all this wild hair.
He cut off my hair! He cut off my Qualia too! That's how I got this short hair!
One more. Let's go.
We had a hurricane! It knocked us about for 4 or 5 days! Our Qualia blacked out! They would punch us in midtime! Downtown, the lights out! And God, the sound of Qualia!
Oh my God. The South of Qualia blues. Is that like Slayer, South of Heaven? Is he talking South of Qualia? Okay, there's a lot more. And embarrassingly, I choke on that because I try to drum and keep the beat while also saying my little zombie verse that I wrote. But it didn't work out at all. Okay, wow. That was fun to see. Okay, guys. You know you want more of that, so go ahead and find that video and help yourself to it. But I'm going to reflect on the choices that led me to this point in my life.